Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn, and I have the Spellbinders Merry Moments Holiday Kit. I look forward to this kit every year because there's just always so much in this kit to craft with. And if you like to make a lot of holiday cards, whether it's to send out to family and friends, donate, or maybe even sell at a craft fair, this kit is for you because there is so much included here. So on the side of the box, it actually lists everything that you're going to get. So we do get some cards and matching envelopes in both sizes, A2 and 5x7. You get adhesive, both adhesive tape and foam squares. There's cardstock, there's a paper pad, lots and lots of ephemera. You even get a stamp, sticker sheet, sequin pack for adding just that little bit of bling, and a sheet of embellishments. So quite a lot in here. It's jam-packed full of really wonderful supplies to craft with. And I've already peeked into this. There's even things that I think you could maybe use after the holiday season is over as well. So there's a lot of craftability, not just for the holidays, but if you have leftovers, I think if you're strategic about what you use, you could probably find some things that you can use beyond the holidays. So the packaging is always really lovely. The pup on the sticker is super cute. We do get this inspiration sheet, so it kind of shows you some card samples and ideas for crafting, and another list of all of the contents. That way you can sort of make sure that you have everything that you're supposed to have. I've never had any issues where I've gotten anything other than what was listed. So they pack these pretty well. So you do have your card bases and coordinating envelopes. So I love that out of the gates you kind of have everything that you need to make cards. And I do like that they include both sizes, 5x7 and A2 size cards, because some of us do like to make larger cards, and every once in a while it's nice to have a larger canvas to work with. So I love that. I'm going to start with the cardstock because it kind of gives us an idea for the color palette, the colorway of this kit. And so we've got some white and maybe something maybe a little bit off-white, various shades of pinks and reds. And then we've got some various shades of blue and lots of shades of green, and some basics and mirror card as well. So gold and silver. So it looks like a very traditional Christmas colors. You have your red and green, or very traditional winter colors in the blues and the silvers. So I love that. And I do love that we get some mirror card. Here are some of the embellishments, and they're kind of like those flat sequins, but without the hole in the center. It kind of looks like it's got a little bit of an AB finish too, and it's a sort of a peachy color to it. But I love the shine to it, and how it, when it reflects, you kind of see hints of gold. We've got our adhesive, so foam and the tape, adhesive tape, and the foam, it is cut into squares, but you should use the whole thing, because you can pop the squares out and then there's still leftover foam, which I think you should definitely still use. You just need to cut it apart. We have our embellish or ephemera packs here, and if this is like before, I think one of them mostly has your sentiments, and then the other one mostly has your focal images. I'm not going to unpack those straight away. I'll leave that to when I start crafting. Check these out. These are like faux wax seals. They're pretty neat, actually. I've never really seen these before, because it's actually kind of dimensional. It feels like it's sort of an enamel, so it almost feels like it's the real thing, and really lovely. So you could put this on your envelope or use it on a card. The stamp set's really great. It's all sentiments, so I love that. And I love that there are some large sentiments too, so that's really nice. And of course, for more sentiments, even foiled ones, there is that ephemera pack. So lots of options for sentiments. And then next up, there's the stickers. These are great. They actually have quite a lot on here, because you can look at all of these different designs, all of the different borders and frames and sentiments. So really love this, and I love that we get it in banners, wavy banners. It is like a sticker sheet. It's not super thick. It's not like a chipboard or anything like that, or one of the puffy stickers. It's just kind of flat printed. It is kiss cut, so these will peel away. They are all pre-cut, so that's really nice. And there are some border designs and things that you can just use to kind of build up your backgrounds and stuff. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, if you wanted to kind of beef them up a little bit, I'm thinking I would probably just stick it onto some plain cardstock and then cut it out. And then that way it almost feels more like ephemera, or a little bit more like chipboard. And then we have, these are kind of cool. These are where you have your advent numbers. So I think that's really fun. It is more, these are your chipboards. So those are a lot more dimensional. And then these two are more dimensional. So it is kind of nice, the variety of things that you get. So some things are going to be a little bit more thin, which is kind of nice. And then some things like this are way more dimensional. Because these are big, but they are they're foam. So they're really, they're not so thick. I think they would still send for regular postage. But they are rather dimensional. And then, of course, there is the 6x6 paper pad. So in this paper pad, you get 40 sheets, and these are more like paperweight. It's not a lightweight cardstock. So there is that. These are a little bit thinner, which is great for layering. And it's really lovely because there's 20 unique designs and you get 2 sheets of each. So there's a lot of variety, and you still get 2 sheets of each. So if you are creating cards where you're maybe creating them in mass, you can still create several using the same set of papers. And there's a cut apart design as well if you're looking for more. But really, I think that one's, we've got so much ephemera, we don't really need that one. You could use it as a background as well. And these are single-sided. So as you can see, there's white on the back. And so the design is only printed on one side. But it's really gorgeous. I flipped through everything in this. You can see some of them are very holiday, but some of them I kind of feel like you could maybe save and use after the holiday season. I think they would work really well all year long. So that's how I like to kind of prioritize what I use. I like to use the ones that are super holiday themed. I try to use those up first, and then anything that's a little bit more usable the rest of the year, I try to save that just in case I have extras, and I know I will because there's always so much in this kit. So that's a look at what is inside the Merry Moments holiday kit. I'm going to have some project videos for you and links to everything in the description box below. Thanks for checking out this video, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fabulous day. Bye.